Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler V series V's. I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I am really excited for this one. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be one of my Power Man 5000 shirts. Yay! What with the lead singer Power Man 5000 on it. If you're unfamiliar with the band Power Man 5000, I mean, it's entirely possible. They were pretty big during the late 90s, early 2000s, but, they kind of came up. They've really sort of played with their style, like their first album, definitely very different than their kind of penultimate album, which was Tonight the Stars Revolt, which was kind of an industrial nu metal type of vibe. Had a very sort of specific theme to it. That's where I became aware of them. After that, the albums were a little bit more hit or miss for me. They kind of did a little bit of a punk thing for a while, which wasn't my favorite iteration of what they were doing, but they still had some good songs. I've been fortunate enough, I've seen them perform live a couple of times now, and they're a lot of fun to see live, man, seriously, Granted, at this point, it is only the original lead singer and then, various other band members, but still, great time, excellent tracks, I think that they're a fucking awesome band, personally. If you happen to be interested, I do have some videos of said shows that I've attended. They're on the channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're an incredible band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, folks, why am I so excited? Because I'm finally going over there and hitting this place up again. I've been wanting to for months, and it was just about finding the right opportunity, the right timing. I wasn't sure I was going to make it today, honestly, but managed to get it in. What is it? Where did I go? It's boom! That's not a place. This is an item, though, from a place called Anjir, A-N-J-I-R, Anjir Restaurant, which is a restaurant that specializes in Central Asian cuisine with, like, Uzbek stuff and that whole kind of region. I've reviewed a couple of things from this place, probably close to a year ago now. I really, really like this spot. It's a shame I don't get out here more often, but every time I do, I'm very happy. And the last time that I was here, I really wanted to review this item, but it wasn't on their menu at the time. They'd kind of relaunched at that point from a previous ownership kind of thing. But when I saw that they had it on the menu, I was like, yes, I'm reviewing it. And I should mention, I also went over there, actually just got lunch there. I'm allowed to eat stuff and not review it, damn it. I got their lentil soup, which was, oh my god, phenomenal. And I got one of their kebabs. I can't think of the name specifically, but it was like a lamb kebab. And mouth-wateringly delicious. So I'm even more excited for this. But what is it, folks? It happens to be a dish that I love the name of because it's boom! What is this? It's called JizBiz. It's the JizBiz. It just is what it is. It's the JizBiz. What is JizBiz? So I actually went over there and kind of had to look this up a little bit because, like, I didn't know. So I found a YouTube channel called Adsky, A-D-S-K-Y, Adsky, I don't know, Adsky Chef, who kind of went through it a little bit. And I guess it's basically like lamb cooked in like a special type of lamb fat. That's what I got from it. And obviously spices and all that stuff. And as for the weird name, at least weird by kind of Western standards, I guess from, what did he say? It was like, it's a kind of a two-pronged thing where like Jiz-Biz is apparently like the sound of cooking meat. And then it's also like kind of named after a city. So yeah. But anyway, let's try ourselves some JizBiz. I have had this before, but it was like probably about 4 years ago, so. That is stupid good. That is extremely tasty. It's just like it's a super simple dish, and like the one guy, the one channel was talking about. By the way, check out his video, if you want to know more. But like, you know, like it's a very like simple dish. It was like something that was come up, but you know, like by something that was come up with by like shepherds and stuff, you know, because it just had limited options and stuff. And you know, so it is a very simple dish. It's just really super well cooked meat. Yes. And it manages to be very tender, very juicy. I guess from being cooked in the fat, again, if I'm interpreting the right way. But yeah, man, like it's just it's actually mouth-watering. That's how good it is. It's nicely seasoned. And even the little bit of fat that you get with it, it's rendered nicely. So it doesn't feel like an intrusive, like, extra part of things that you don't want. It's actually a really nice kind of add-on to the flavor experience. And it's one of those things where, like, it's certainly well seasoned, but it's only using the seasonings that it needs to. It's really letting the meat shine. And I think that really is what it comes down to, is like, again, it's a simple dish, just preparing it the right way. And it's amazing how often the best dishes are just that. And this is very tasty. Oh, man. Like, when you get hit, like, again, oh, it has, like, these different layers of flavor to it, where you have, like, the nice, just delicious, juicy meat, then you get a little bit of the fat, and, like, it's, like, buttery, you know, and it just, like, amps up the flavor. It just takes that meatiness to another level, and then you get, like, the spices kind of, you know, running through it. It's delicious. I'm a very happy Brandon Wenzel right now. You also get some fries as part of the dish, because it is effectively meat and potatoes. Fries are actually nice. I was a little bit worried they were just going to be completely throwaway. You know, and I would have maybe preferred like crispier fries, but they're actually really flavorful. Like, they don't just taste like throwaway fries or like, you know, like fryer oil or anything like that. They actually have some nice seasoning on them. Help kind of fill out the dish a little bit. That's a good time. I like that. Now, I will say this. I do have a criticism. Oh, wait, that I didn't really do a thing for the... I'm trying to do a thing for the thing. Oh, there's no way this is going to look good now. Oh, man, I kind of screwed that up. I was so eager to eat it, but maybe we'll do it like this. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. I'll probably have to get creative. My one criticism with it, price. Now, I have no doubt this is well prepared, it's tasty, it's delicious. It's a $20 dish. I will say this when it comes to Anjir restaurant. I love going there. Even if I lived closer, they would have to be a little bit more of a once-in-a-while spot, because price line wise, it does get a little bit expensive. I think that's why most of the time when I see other people there, people who are actually like, you know, familiar with the cuisine, they're, you know, doing it like family style. I think that probably works out better than just me doing it. And I've run into that with other types of cuisine too. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get the JizBiz again? Would I recommend it? And the answer is yes and absolutely yes. Like I said, I really like this dish. It's one of those things where the first time I had it, it made an immediate impression on me. I just thought it was so good and so tasty. And it's nice to see that, all these years later, it's continued with that. It's this, again, just super tender, very nice, very juicy, very just super flavorful, but yet simple dish. It's really, really tasty and good. And it is definitely one of those dishes that, I would go back to again for sure. Now, if I'm recommending it, again, the only thing that does hurt it a little bit is that price tag. And they do try to fill it out with the fries and stuff like that. Okay, that's is what it is. For $19.99, I will say, I do think that there are other things on their menu that you could probably go over there. Again, as more of a family style thing, might work out a little bit better for you. But I will say that in terms of the preparation and the way that this is done, it is, for what it is, just one of the tastiest things that I think you could ever have. It's really good. Now, all that said, folks, or wait, no, I did that part. Yeah, 5 things before I get. Sorry, folks. I have been almost awake for almost 24 hours now, so it shows. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of the year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly JizBiz-tastic rest of your life. Yes. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go on and do. Folks, have you ever tried Central Asian cuisine? Is it something you're familiar with, something you've never had before, something you're interested in, something you never want to try? It is one of those cuisines where it's obviously I've had a little experience with it, but I want more. That's the thing. It's why, I do really feel bad that I don't get to come out this way as often as I'd like, because, it's just so good, and I've really enjoyed everything I've ever had, so, but I'd be really interested to hear what, if any, experiences you have, or, your impressions of it from my reviews. Oh, and by the way, God, man, I'm so out of this. This is also a local establishment. Well, with it being a local establishment, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local spots. You can tell I'm wiped out. Bye.